So this is my video going to my work routine every day. So we're here, my reside in somewhere in South Auckland. So let's go. It rains, not really a lot. Since it's winter, we have this sporadic rain every now and then. Let's see, the roads here are quite wide. Sometimes you have the occasional humps just to control the speed of drivers here, because they are quite not really mindful of their speed. That's why you have the humps. So as compared to the video I had during nighttime when I go home, can see now the amount of traffic that we have here. Okay, so we are on the right side of the road driving. Okay, right hand drive here in New Zealand and also in Japan. That's the reason why we have lots of imports coming from Japan, because they're also right-handed and right-hand drive there in Japan. As compared to the Philippines, we have the left-hand side, the driver's side, and we drive on the left. So this is usually my conundrum every time I go home to the Philippines, as I have to adjust again and driving on the left hand side of the road. Oh, sorry, on the right hand side of the road. That's where the driver's side is on the left, Philippines. So here in New Zealand, we're driving on the driver's side is on the right hand, and we are driving on the left side of the road. So notice there's lots this just a typical this road here in New Zealand. It's quite wide to accommodate the trucks. You see there's lots of trucks here, and here in New Zealand, if they stop, you stop, even though there's no traffic going. Like for example, if I want to drive left, I have to wait for the green light to go before I can drive to the left bank. So I abide to the traffic rules, and unless otherwise stated, the maximum speed here that you can garner is 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, on regular streets. So if you are in the highway, that will be the maximum of 100, but that 100 has a leeway. So oops, again. It's dusted. Breakdown. And you see on the left side, if you see on the top left, there's a speed camera, and this one is a transit lane. So this lane on the left hand is only available to transport vehicles like buses, heavy vehicles and vehicles that has 3 passengers including the driver on certain times. So that is between 7 to 10 in the morning, 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the afternoon and early evening. So you happen to drive here on this side of the road during those times, you get pinged automatically. You just have the photos taken, and yeah, you will be served with a notice that you violated traffic rules, and that is at least around, if I'm not mistaken, a $200 fine. Translate to Philippine peso, that will be 7,000 pesos. So this area of Auckland is where most of the one of the suburbs or townships here in New Zealand, particularly in Auckland, that caters for garages, so workshops and logistics as well. So you notice in the middle of the road there's what I call as middle lane that's reserved for turning. So if you need to go to the right, for example, I'm now driving on the left side, if you want to turn on the right, you can accommodate this lane on the right side and wait for your turn to go on the, for example, an office or establishment on the right, if they have that. Otherwise, like this car here, you just stop like that. In ideal world or setting or on the rules, that's not allowed. You should stay on your left side of the road and wait until cars have passed by before you can do your maneuver. So here they really value pedestrians. That's the reason why even if they're not really there's no really pedestrian lanes, when they cross, they will let them cross. Unlike in the Philippines, where the one who has the right of way are the vehicles. Here, right of way is always for the pedestrian. So this is a major, relatively major road here. So as you can see, it's already 2 lanes. So they always branch 1 lane, 2 lanes, and obviously the highways, that will be at least 3 lanes in the main city center. Those as high as 6 lanes or 8 lanes. In the rural setting, that will be on the single lane. So here they're really quite fond of reticulated trucks. So you notice there's one long hauler truck already, 10-wheeler, and then on the back of it there's still another carriage. So that's what you call as reticulated trucks. The haulage here is quite linked, so turn right. scooters on the way to my work. And this is always my daily routine here. During weekdays. Weekends I don't go out and stay at home. So this, if you can see here, there's some road construction, and this is a good example. See how they manage their road works here. They keep really a good distance, and also signage and the cones, safety cones, where you can travel and where you can give the go or stop signal manually. Sometimes they use portable traffic lights. Okay, so that's how efficient their public works here. They always value on safety, and they make sure that you can see them, because that's part of their job, that they have to be safe and in their workplace. And yeah, minding works, road works is a workplace already, like an office now. So we're approaching the one of the dreaded features here, which is a roundabout or rotonda. So obviously this is uncontrolled roundabout, so you have to check on your right side if there oncoming traffic. If there's none, then you can proceed. It's just a small rotunda, or I call it here as a roundabout. Now on your left side, you notice it's electric poles and lines there. So on that left side is the train tracks. So that's the train track on the left, and just on top there will be the major highway. That is what is termed as State Highway 1, what we pass underneath when we pass underneath. So again, have establishments here. So the travel time really varies. So if you have quite a bit of traffic, that will be like what we encounter with the road works there. But typically it's something like 13 to 15 minutes. So that one you can return. Yeah. And soon we'll be crossing a major highway. So here on the left, going where the car is turning later on, that is one of the, if not the largest malls here in New Zealand. So that is Sylvia Park. So yeah, there's a signal here, but I can't go straight because obviously it's still red, so I have to wait for the signs to go green. And then there you go. So we're passing a major highway here, and Southeastern Highway, just be passed. where I work. I think that's all for now. I'm just trying to work, and we'll see you around. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the ride.